Hey everybody! Today we are working on our first important element of poetry, which is form. What form is in poetry? It is basically the structure of your poem. It is how you are going to write it. And with every type of poem that is out there, there are normally rules to follow to create that poem. And with each poem we're going to create this week, there is a set of rules to follow. We're going to write a haiku this week, and what a haiku is, it is a 3-line poem, and it has a syllable scheme to it, in which the first line has 5 syllables, the second line has 7, and the third line has 5. Another poem we're going to work on is a limerick, and it is a humorous poem that has 5 lines and a rhyme scheme of A, A, B, B, A. And what that means basically is that the first and second line rhyme with each other, the third and fourth line rhyme with each other, and then the final line, the 5th line, rhymes with line 1 and 2. The other poem we're going to work on is an emotion poem, and that is a non-rhyming poem that uses sight, hearing, taste, touch, and smell, all your 5 senses, to describe a particular emotion. But today, what I'm going to work with you on is an acrostic. And what an acrostic is, it is basically a poem in which you pick out a word for your subject and you use each letter of that word to start your first line of the poem. So my subject is going to be summer. And so what I'm first going to do is type out the word summer, but I'm going to type it out vertically so that each letter starts out a new line to my poem. And the rule is I have to start that phrase with that letter. And each line also has to describe the subject, which is summer. So for my S, I'm going to write sunny days, spelled sunny wrong, sunny days spent outside. And then for my U, I'm going to write gotta make the font smaller, give me a second. Okay, underwater adventures in the pool. And then for M, I'm going to write many outdoor games to play. For my next M, I'm going to write mornings begin no earlier than noon. For all you late sleepers in the summer. And for my E, eating ice cream is a must, which it definitely is in the summer. And then for my R, I'm going to write road trips that create memories. And there you have it. That's my acrostic. And what you have to keep in mind is I wrote phrases, but you can make each descriptive phrase, you can also just make it one word. It's really whatever you want to do. But keep in mind, your poem is going to be your word written vertically, and then a phrase or word on each letter to describe that subject. A lot of people pick their names, and that way it's a good way to introduce yourself to someone because you can show them this poem that describes you. But you can also pick any subject you'd like. And that is what we're going to work on today. So let's go and get started.